Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I've got today is this guy. The Irma Works ESP 85A. This is a dedicated target pistol. Now this gun was imported probably recently by the Attic Inc. down in North Carolina. I can't say the .com part of it because YouTube don't like that. Anyway, this is a dedicated target pistol. Let's look at it a little bit. It's got a slide stop on it. It kind of reminds you a little bit of a high standard in the way it's made. But you know, it also has some attributes of other guns. To tell you the truth, if it didn't have this counterweight on the end of it, it would look a whole lot like a Star Model F target pistol, just to tell you the truth. It has a slide-mounted safety, which is not hammer drop. You just put it on, and, you know, on and off. It has 8-round magazines. It has this huge, oversized, contoured target grip on it. So this guy was designed to be a dedicated paper puncher. It's a pretty cool looking gun though. You might be able to find regular grips to go on it, you know. But it's a very nice looking gun, very well appointed, and it's steel. There's no alloy in it. I mean, it's all steel, the real deal, buddy. It has slide serrations on the front of it up here where I don't particularly care for them. I don't like to see anybody put their hand forward of the trigger guard or forward of the breech area on an automatic pistol. It's just an open invitation to destruction. We got some magazine loaded up with a Guila. We're going to shoot this gun a little bit, and then we're going to talk about it some more. Come on, get in there. Well, there, finally. Okay, so it's a little finicky on the first round in battery. Let's see where we can go with this guy. Got her off safe, yeah. Let's get it back where we can see the gun. There we go. That's a little better. It's got a pretty fair trigger. Oh no, we gotta get that down there. I'm looking dead into the sun. I'm trying to work it out here. It's got a nice trigger. I mean, it's about 2 pounds, buddy. It's a really nice wide groove trigger, and it's got very little take up, and when you take it up, it's right there. And the reset, it's just as crispy. It's a completely cold gun to me. I've never fired it. It's the first 8 rounds I've ever fired out of it. So I don't have any idea how it shoots. But let's go down here and take a look at it. See what kind of a target pistol it is. May not be on the bullseye, but I would expect to see a good consistent groove of wherever it is. And, well, it looks like a couple of bullseyes right there. And there's 1, 2 here for a total of 2, 4, 6, 8. So they're all in the 9. Got a line breaker. So I got 2 out. So I got 6 in the 9. 3 in the 10, and 2 in the absolute bull. Yeah. I could get used to it. I used to do this a lot, this style of target pistol shooting, but now I've just degenerated into being a blaster. Just degenerated into being a blaster. So, it's interesting how this gun come to be. These are not normally commercially available in the United States. The Germans have some interesting gun laws. Now, German people can own firearms. It's not a, but it's more along the way the Democrats would like for it to be here. You can own 5 handguns. When you want to buy a new handgun, you have to go to a dealer and trade in a handgun to get your new handgun. Once that new handgun is purchased, the dealer has your old handgun. The dealer is not allowed to turn around and sell a used gun. So he has to figure out some way to liquidate this. And that's what's happened here. And it's been liquidated to a firearms export house and sold in Canada or Mexico or America or France or Belgium or some other place where it's legal to own a handgun and import one in from overseas. So that's how we get these little guns like this that show up that you can't find them for sale in America, is through that system and systems similar to it. France has a similar system. It's not as draconian as the German system, but there is a similar system. That's why you get those cool Noble guns and stuff show up every once in a while. What's this gun worth? Well, I've inspected this gun rudimentarily and found it to be in excellent mechanical condition. It shoots good medium velocity handgun ammunition fairly accurately. It doesn't shoot as good as I'd like for it to because I don't shoot it as good as I'd like for it to. I like me to. It's kind of hard to get the dope on a gun when you've only fired it 8 times. Magazines are available. So it's a heel catch gun. Okay. Looks very much like a high standard magazine. Magazines for this gun are available, can be found on the internet because there are several handguns that use this magazine besides this model. I give the grade of this gun as being at 95% based on mechanical function, overall accuracy, and the fact that it is a rare gun stateside. I give the value of this gun somewhere in the neighborhood of $500, maybe $600. It's a nice gun. I mean, it ain't a Model 41 Smith & Wesson by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a fair firearm with good value. Well, that's about the size of it. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me a little $1 in the Patreon box if you want to, and if you don't, well, I'll keep right on making content for you. Keep the faith. This is the greatest nation on earth, even though it's being led badly. Have faith in yourself and your family. God bless you. Keep a good head on our shoulders. This too will pass. I lived through Jimmy Carter. I lived through 8 years of Obama. We'll get through this one. All right, then. God bless everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.